Nobody cares when a man finds his woman under a bridge.
No, I live for Stedman, but you know that Stedman has for many decades been the butt of jokes.
Yeah, because of gender rules.
Yes.
People feel like because she's Oprah Winfrey, who did y'all want her to be with, Barack Obama? That doesn't make sense, guys. I mean, I feel like that's the weird thing about powerful women, what we're left with. So I'm supposed to find love, but he's got to have a certain amount of money, but at the same time, I got to still be like, guys, what's going on here? Why am I? Nobody cares when a man finds his woman under a bridge. No one cares.
No one
cares. And I frankly don't care. If that's who you love, that's who you love. Why do we have to deal with that?
Yes.
That to me makes no sense. I ain't never look. My daddy told me a man needs to treat you right. He needs to handle and service you in whatever way you need service. Let me tell you one thing that Keke don't need. Money.
All right, so that's where we're going to pause it right there. So, unfortunately, having two parents in your life, whether they live in the home, whether you just see him on the weekends or whatever, sometimes it's a detriment to our people. And unfortunately, I don't know if her parents are married or what, but a lot of times when men have daughters, they put them on a pedestal, right? And they teach them things either by example or by their words. That's just not gonna help them in the long run. It's not gonna be beneficial to them. Telling your daughter that he needs to service you is incorrect. It's nothing to do with how men really think. To me, all this is telling me is that her father was a simp. And I know a lot of people don't like that word, but hey man, it just stands for simple. He was a simple man, as in he wasn't too bright. If they are married, this brother is not happy. I'm telling you, he don't get to do nothing that he want to do in his house. He probably got a little bitty man cave when the whole house is supposed to be a man cave as a man. Your whole house, not a room, a closet, a basement, an attic. That's not a man cave. All right. And men are not to be servicing women. That's not our role. Our role is to protect, provide. You understand? It's supposed to give guidance. It's not to be, oh, what you need? Oh, what do you need? Oh, what do you need? Oh, what do you need? No, that's not what we're here for. And a lot of times the provide part comes from the money. So when you say, I don't need no money, you really, all men that want to be in their roles, all they hear is I'm not needed. Understand? And I'm not saying nothing wrong with you having money or whatever, but your perception of it is, I don't need you around here, nigga. That's how she come off. I don't need you around here, nigga. Just be my trophy. Come to the show with me, watch me twerk on Usher, and be happy. That's what she's saying. Let's go back a little bit.
My daddy told me a man needs to treat you right. He needs to handle and service you in whatever way you need service. Let me tell you one thing that Keke don't need. Money.
See how her daddy told her that? Because he put his daughter on a pedestal. A lot of times we teach our daughters things that are detrimental to actually having their own relationships. Because we want to just think that our children are going to be so holy and so righteous and everyone's just going to love them like we do. No. You got to tell her how to be a wife, show her how to cook, clean, how to be kind, how to be courteous, thoughtful, how to be helpful. That's what the woman's job is. It's not to be on stage jiggling on Usher. All right. That's not their job. It's not her. It's really not their job to be on these type of platforms. You know what I'm saying? Look at this hair, man. This weave is terrible. But we want to teach our daughters how to change a tire, how to pump the gas, how to do all the manly things. So then when she actually meets a man, she either is going to be the man in the relationship and is going to hate that brother, or the brother's going to run away and not want to deal with her anyway because he's going to feel like, well, what am I here for? We are not women. We're not here to nurture. That's not our role. She's talking about gender roles. Our role is for security and affirmation. That's what people look to the man for. Security and affirmation. Am I good where I'm at? And now, am I doing a good job where I'm at? That's what the man, the father, the husband, that's his role. That's what the kids look up to. That's what the woman's supposed to look up to. But nowadays, they don't care about the man.
From nobody. Now, if you want to give a little something and get my nails done, something cute,
but
I'm fine.
Nah, now all I'm worried is a little something. Why is it just a little something? Because she's saying she don't need it. She don't really need you, nigga. That's what she's saying. She's not really grateful for it. She don't really appreciate it. She's just saying, hey, if you just want to do that, whatever, throw it up in there. That's cool. I'm not saying that don't do that for your woman. I'm not saying don't ever take her out and buy her things. I'm not saying that. But that's not the man's primary role. And for her to think like that is why she's single.
They do that, but shouldn't they make that effort?
But you might still look like Stedman to the world, and that's a great role.
So why is Stedman a great role, but her being submissive at home, cooking, cleaning, taking care of the children, taking care of the household is a bad role? Tell me that. How come the man in a submissive role is okay today, but a woman in a submissive role, that ain't flying? I know why, but you can give me your own just go ahead and comment and let me know what you think. But this is craziness. For her to get up here and make all these crazy faces. Y'all see, this woman is crazy. She got spirits on her, man. I don't know what y'all see. Y'all think, oh, this long East Indian woman hair she got on is beautiful and she's beautiful. No, she's not. On the inside, she is terrible. I'm telling you.
Because if I was married to, I was with Oprah Winfrey. Right.
Look at these faces that she's making. Look at these faces.
Hey, you just be sitting up there waiting.
Stedman, by the way, Stedman's esteemed. Stedman has a whole career. He's just not Oprah. So the fact that how dare people compare you to your lover? I hate that Oprah had to endure that.
Exactly.
Hate that she had to endure that. I hate that Stedman had to endure that. And that's why I said what I said, because you had a good role. You were supposed to be my Stedman.
Yes.
Come on.
He was.
When I played that for my dad said, because why did he want to be Stedman?
Why would a man want to be Stedman? Even the fact that you're even bringing it up now means that Oprah still got to endure it. She still got to hear your big ass mouth about her. I mean, it's not her husband, but her side man. Because really, to be honest with you, I think her and Gail together. And Stedman just, the side dude when she needs some rod. But I think her and Gail is together. But who want to do that? Who want to sign up for that, man? Simps. I'm telling you, only simps. And simps are, one, either single, two, unhappy. Period. They are not fulfilled. They venerate the woman as God. And that's what this society does. They venerate the woman as God. They're always putting them on a pedestal, especially the so-called black woman. You can't tell the so-called black woman nothing. You can't critique her. You can't hold her accountable. You can't make a suggestion. You can't have a preference. You tell a black woman you got a preference, it's a problem. You supposed to love her unconditionally, no matter what she say to you, do to you, she hits you, disrespect you. You supposed to love her unconditionally. It's craziness. That's not something that is sustainable. That's delusion. And I used to like her, man. When she did Achille and the Bee, I was like, I don't know. She had a little sweetness about her. But then as she got older, she just started getting more like a hoe. Over exposing herself, talking loud, you know what I'm saying? And that's not what we supposed to be doing, man. As women, she's supposed to be examples for little children, other mothers. I'm saying she trying to be the biggest hoe out there. You know what I'm saying? She don't understand why her man didn't want to be Stedman. You supposed to be my Stedman. I'm supposed to be your side nigga? That's what you saying. That's crazy, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Should a man feel okay? Now, don't tell me nothing. Matter of fact, I'm telling you, the man should not feel okay in the damn on the side, chilling, not being needed, not fulfilling his damn dreams, and just taking a seat back. Nah, I'm telling you it's not. So don't comment about nothing about how it's okay and this all we different. It's in the modern world. To hell with the modern world. The modern world gonna burn up. You know what I'm saying? In Christ's return, all this is done. So I ain't rolling with it. But if you like, go ahead and hit the like button, comment, and share your thoughts. Peace.